Good morning, friends. It's Miss Patty at Samuel's Library with Snowy Owl, and Snowy and I are enjoying all the snow that we've been getting. I hope you are too. I hope you've been able to get outdoors, maybe build a snowman, and just enjoy the magic of being out in the beautiful white wonderland. So I have a couple of stories for you. And my theme this week is new books. So here are a couple of new stories. And the first one is a snowy story. So Hooty Owl will just have a seat. So you may recognize this new book. The author is an old favorite, Jan Brett. And she's written a gingerbread man story and the mitten, and this one's called Cozy. I thought you would enjoy it. And what we love about Jan Brett is not only the beautiful pictures, but all the little side pictures that also tell a story. She's pretty remarkable in my opinion. So this is a story of Cozy. Cozy. Storms rolled over the tundra when Cozy the musk ox was separated from his herd. He was used to being with his family. His mother and father had named him Cozy because his silky coat was so soft and thick. Cozy braced himself against the wind, and his thick coat warmed him like a blanket. And it's fun if you get to check this out. It's always fun to look at the pictures on the side. Lots and lots of beautiful art. In a tussock, a mother lemming pup were squeaking loudly, "I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold." She used a triple carry to tunnel them toward a new spot where she saw a towering mountain of fur. In no time, the lemming family settled next to Cozy's left hoof. "Shh," she whispered, "quiet voices, and that musk ox will never notice us." Snowshoe Hare, another word for bunny, feeling chilly, had the same idea. "Master Musk Ox," he asked politely, "may I wait out the storm under the protection of your very thick coat?" Cozy was happy for the company and well aware that a lemming family had snuck in. He said, "Welcome, Snowshoe Hare, but mind those lemmings, quiet voices and gentle thumping only." Who do you think is coming next? These pictures are a clue, aren't they? Snow swirled and plump, suddenly all grew white. Was it a clump of snow that had hit Cozy on the forehead? No, it was feathers. When Cozy opened his eyes, he was looking into big yellow ones. The eyes belonged to a snowy owl who also had a request. "Oh, magnificent Ummering Mac, would you be so kind as to give me shelter? The wind has tumbled me terribly." Cozy knew that snowy owls and lemmings and snowshoe hares were not always fast friends, but he agreed with some conditions. House rules are quiet voices, gentle thumping, claws to yourself. Arctic Fox's nose was turning blue. Her bushy tail wasn't warm enough, and every time she wrapped it around herself, the wind unwrapped it. Thinking Cozy would make a good windbreak, she sidled up to him. Do you mind, Mr. Musk Ox, if I unfreeze my nose in your thick fluff? Cozy was happy to welcome a new guest, but eyeing her sharp canines, another word for teeth, for the harmony of all, quiet voices, gentle thumping, claws to yourself, and no biting. As winter went by, the storms grew worse. The wind blew, and a low, humpy shape appeared, swaying and shuffling. Its fur was covered with ice balls. Shaggy beast, it growled. I fell into an ice floe and am chilled to the bone. Can you help me? Cozy was happy to invite the Wolverine in, but added the house rules, quiet voices, gentle thumping, claws to yourself, no biting, and no pouncing. I guess Wolverines are pouncy. So, can you tell where this is? Is this in the Arctic? Maybe in Alaska, where these swirls are called the Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis. I've seen them once. They're kind of amazing and definitely magical. Cozy's new friends cleaned their coats, preened their feathers, napped, and were glad for their comfy shelter. But then, above the wind, the animals heard, yip, 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 yip. What do you think is coming? A team of huskies, always on the lookout for a good thing, barreled into Cozy's big bulk, flinging the creatures in all directions. Their musher, a sea otter, looked on in dismay. Oh my. Hi, the lead dog grinned. House rules, chorused the jostling lemmings, the snowshoe hare, snowy owl, Arctic fox, and Wolverine. Quiet voices, gentle thumping, claws to yourself, no biting, no pouncing, and be mindful of others. Are those good house rules? Cozy, wary of the lead dog, who looked a lot like a wolf, shook his horns to make sure the huskies understood those rules. Right? As time went by, the wind calmed a little and the Arctic sun climbed higher in the sky. The animals felt more at home every day, but Cozy had spring fever. I want to find my family. How can I move about with these visitors underfoot? That is quite a lot to take care of, isn't it? The house rules were stretched every day. When was a nibble a bite? When was a hoot quiet or loud? There was bumping, making faces, and nobody was saying, I'm sorry. One sunny day, the lemmings were playing climb the ladder. A great chunk of Cozy's coat came off. Then another hank came off in Snowy Owl's talons. Cozy remembered this from last year. Shedding meant it was finally spring in Alaska. Hank by hank, all of Cozy's warm, silky winter coat drifted down the slope. I'm really glad that we don't shed our hair. Wouldn't that be strange? Cozy's lodgers started heading to their spring homes. Cozy hadn't felt so free and breezy since he was a calf. He jumped, he gambled, and then in the middle of a gleeful leap, he saw his herd. Yay. He ran to join his mother, his father, his sister, and his brother. Where were you? We were worried. said his sister Fluffy. We missed you, said his brother, Snuggly. I made some new friends, Cozy told them, but it was nice to get back to Musk Ox ways. They all formed a circle, babies in the middle, but Cozy felt curiously alone. Then the breeze carried squeaky and growly and whistling voices. See you next year, Cozy. Meet you when the snow flies, Cozy. The snowshoe hare thump, 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 thumped as they all called, we can't wait to get cozy with Cozy. There you go. Jan Brett. What another lovely story. And you can check out this book and her other stories. A good one for our wintry week that's been chilly and snowy. So I want to remind you that our Tales from the North winter reading is still going on. It's not too late to join and catch up on prizes for all the reading you're doing on these cozy nights. And in case you are indoors, here is another craft idea. So if you have, I used chalk, but you could use crayons, and you could even do a heart, since we're getting close to Valentine's Day, and turn it into a special Valentine for someone. But if you make a heart or a butterfly, you put it down on a dark piece of paper, and then you color all around it, and you can decorate your butterfly or heart or any other shape you decide to make. And then when you take it off, it leaves a perfect shape of your cutout. And then you can put it to the side and decorate your paper. So that's just an idea for a little craft when it's too chilly to be out. This is my second story for you, another wonderful new book called I'm Sticking with You by Smartry Prasadam Halls. I like the cover. We have so many wonderful bear stories. I'm sticking with you. That's the thing about new books that have never been opened. You kind of have to work with them, don't you? Wherever you're going, I'm going too. Whatever you're doing, I'm sticking with you. Whether you're grumpy or silly or mad, through good times and bad times, happy or sad. Whatever you're thinking, I'm all ears. I'm ready to listen to all your ideas. Ready to be there to help you along. Even if sometimes it goes a bit wrong. Bear sneezed on Squirrel's little house. Oh no. Whatever you're doing, that is the plan. You may think I can't, but I bet you I can, because I will try things that I never would do, never, that is, until you showed me to. Like peas in a pod, you and I fit. Like strawberries and cream, We are a hit. Whatever the game, I'm on your side. No mountain too tall, no river too wide. I think you could turn this into a song. What do you think? We sit by the cliff top. We sit by the lake. We sit by the ice cap. I eat all the cake. We, actually, Bear, I think I need to be on my own. If you don't mind, it's getting a bit crowded in here. There's barely any room. There's Squirrel, a little squished, not looking too happy. Really? Are you sure? Oh, okay then. Ah, that feels better. Each thing in its place, all neat and tidy. There's so much more space. I can do what I fancy, whatever I wish. Nothing's a squash and nothing's a squish. It's such a nice change to do things alone, whatever I want to, all on my own. I've got all my need. I don't have to share. Everything's perfect, except I miss Bear. Maybe it's too quiet. Actually, Bear, 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 come back, back. Who am I kidding? Where would I even be without you? Who else would listen? What would I do? Who helps me be the best I can be? Who shares their very last chocolate with me? Me without you, it just doesn't work. Me without you, I just go berserk. So like it or lump it, you're stuck with me. Bear's still not amused, is he? For better or worse, that's the way it should be. Whether we lose or whether we win, we'll be there together through thick and through thin. Do you think Bear's going to forgive him? We'll pick up the pieces, we'll patch up the hole, we'll mend what needs fixing, because that's how we roll. When we're unstuck, we won't fall apart. How could we ever? We're joined at the heart. We'll fit back together like bugs in a rug, like jam in a donut, like arms in a hug. So, whenever you're going, I'm going too. Whatever you're doing, I'm sticking like glue. And whether you like it or love it or not, we're a team. It says home, sweet home. And I love you a lot. I like that story. I'm sticking with you. That's what friends do. Friends and family. So I hope you have a wonderful day and take care and have fun with this amazing snowy week. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.